Some crimes are solved with fingerprints, others with confessions, but some are exposed slowly, as a lie collapses in public. This is the true story of the Scott Peterson case, a murder investigated under non-stop media attention and recorded interviews. Laci Peterson was 8 months pregnant. She was last seen on Christmas Eve. Her husband, Scott Peterson, told police she went for a walk and never returned. Scott Peterson spoke calmly with investigators. His tone was steady. His concern appeared controlled. Search teams combed parks, neighborhoods, and waterways. The case quickly drew national attention. News cameras followed Scott everywhere.
This case rocked the sleepy town of Modesto, California, and it became a media sensation. Laci Peterson, young, beautiful, 8 months pregnant, goes missing on Christmas Eve of 2002.
Then police uncovered something Scott hadn't shared. He was involved in a secret relationship. Investigators recorded Scott's phone calls. Some calls were made while Scott attended candlelight vigils for his missing wife. Police learned Scott had gone fishing alone the day Laci disappeared. He had told no one.
Yes, I had a romantic relationship that was inappropriate and unfair to a lot of people. And I apologize to everyone involved in that, to all of the families. It had nothing to do with Laci's disappearance. I had nothing to do with Laci's disappearance.
In April 2003, remains were found near the bay. Laci Peterson and unborn son Connor found deceased. The location matched Scott's fishing trip. Scott Peterson was arrested. The trial became a media spectacle. Prosecutors played recorded calls. They showed timelines. They argued Scott lived a double life. The jury reached a verdict. Scott Peterson has been found guilty of murder. He was sentenced to life in prison.
State of California versus Scott Peterson. We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Scott Lee Peterson, guilty of the crime of murder of Laci Denise Peterson.
You want to talk about the verdict first?
Wow, it was crazy. There was just like this amazing, horrible physical reaction that I had. Everything just went kind of silent, or I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't feel anything. I couldn't feel my feet on the floor. I couldn't feel the chair I was sitting in. My vision was even a little blurry. And I just had this weird sensation that I was falling forward and down, and there was going to be no end to this falling forward and down, like there was no floor to land on.
News today, convicted killer Scott Peterson is officially off death row. He was resentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Peterson was originally sentenced to death in 2004 after he was convicted of killing his wife, Laci Peterson, and unborn son, Connor. But that sentence has been overturned just within the past hour.
The case remains debated to this day. This case was not solved by one piece of evidence. It was solved by patterns, by lies, by what was said. And the story the suspect tells becomes evidence. This was the Scott Peterson case, a true crime story told through recorded interviews and news investigation. Like, share, and subscribe to channel for more true crime documentaries.